everyone. We are at the Basilica of St. Mary. It is an absolutely beautiful building architecturally. We did get permission to go ahead and tape anything we want, film it. So here we are sitting in the choir loft underneath this beautiful organ. Yeah, so we were gonna go out to eat nearby here, and we thought we might as well just come in. It's a nice kind of wintry evening. It's such a nice warm, surprisingly warm, you just said, place to come in, and so the candles are all lit.
About the time that this was starting to be thought about, John Ireland was the Archbishop of the area, the diocese, and he loved France. He loved everything about France. He met Emmanuel Macquarie. He was an architect, and so when it was decided to build this church, they hired him. They hired him, Emmanuel, to build this one and also to build the cathedral in St. Paul. So it started in about 1904, and it was about 1415, they had the first service here, and it was dedicated. But then the fretwork, a lot of the statues, all of that stuff wasn't really done until 1925. So of course, I'm sure they had artists from all over the world come in and do the statuary and woodwork and all that type of thing, fretwork and the ironwork. So,
Wait a minute, my arm's falling asleep.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. What's fretwork again?
it's a nice word.
Is it the ironwork?
Fretwork.
What's a fretwork?
Fretwork, I think, is a little delicate stuff along the top of a wall where the ceiling meets it. But this was the first basilica, for one thing, in the United States. Ended up there with 85 throughout the country. But this was the first that was built. And it was between Baroque and Renaissance. And actually, I read also it says a Beaux Arts, and B-O-U, it's a Beaux Arts. Combination of those two maybe makes Beaux Arts. So anyway, just keep the Renaissance.
What's fretwork? What's Beaux Arts?
Okay.
Oh, hey, talk about the difference between a cathedral and a basilica. What do we remember?
A basilica is a church with special privileges from the Pope, and also the type of building it is. And a cathedral is a special spot where the power is.
Power seat.
Power seat.
So the
from Rome.
cathedral has a higher ranking
It does.
than basilicas.
It does. And there's major and there's minor basilicas too. So yeah, there's so much in the Catholic Church that I suppose we aren't aware of,
No.
being not non-Catholic.
Right. This Basilica of St. Mary and the Cathedral of St. Paul, which is just down the road over in St. Paul, down the highway, are co-cathedrals of the whole St. Paul, Minneapolis area. That's what you read.
Yes, and
Which is kind of a big deal.
yeah, it is. It is, because you think, I mean, this was started in 1904. And it was, of course, a much smaller city, a metropolitan area then, but to have this kind of building here,
Yeah,
in the boonies, really, there's some forward thinking there that they wanted to do this.
Yeah, a lot of philanthropy, a lot of giving away. Yeah, that was good.
Oh, that's what this all is about.
Right.
Probably the Catholic Church from Rome probably gave monies to help too.
But then what's the largest basilica in the world?
St. Peter's, actually in the Vatican City. And that's where Michelangelo had a part in designing that building. And also a part, that's where the Sistine Chapel is, I believe. Each Catholic church, and I thought this was really interesting, throughout the world, has two symbols, many symbols, but two that all have, and that is a scarlet and gold pavilion, but actually it's a half-opened umbrella, and it's right there. And another item they have is a silver bell, and they do that for a lot of their ceremonies. And this gorgeous sculpture was sculpted in situ, which means right here. Evidently the stone was brought in and it was carved right here. And it has Jesus, of course, on the cross. It has Mary, his mother. Intentionally, they did not put Mary Magdalene at the foot of Jesus because they want us all to meditate on that and all leave the building wanting to be and have the heart of Mary Magdalene.
On Christmas Eve every year at 10:30 p.m. is the prelude music service before the midnight mass, and you need to come by 10:30, otherwise you won't get a spot. By the time midnight happens, it's like absolutely packed with hundreds and hundreds of people all around the pews. It is such a pretty service, and these candles remind me of that because it's a candlelight service where at the very end, they turn the lights down and everyone is singing Silent Night, holding candles, and before that they've got harpists and guitar players and the choir and just singing Christmas carols. And the problem is, it's so late.
Yes, it's a hard
always
one.
so cold. So I think we've come like 3 times maybe. And every year we're like, let's go again, let's do it again. And then by the time 10 o'clock rolls around, we're a little tired. But it's totally worth it. If anyone wants a very, very spiritual Christmas service, it's a very, very beautiful one. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful trip through the Basilica of St. Mary's in Minneapolis.
We've certainly enjoyed coming back again and seeing it in the daylight.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't been in here in the daylight.
No. And the stained glass with the light coming through, it's just stunning. It's very, very, very beautiful. They're very welcoming for anyone who wants to come in off the street, and it's just people have been coming through the whole time we were here, coming and going, and it's a very welcoming place.
But this is a nice place. I will be coming back again. Oh, I like this. What an ambiance.
This is such a nice venue, and the happiest hour is at 4:30, and that we just got here, and that's why there's not many people here yet. Yep. And did we mention the happy hour price is really good? Really, really good.
So here we are.
Yeah, so when we get the food, we'll show you maybe. Otherwise, if we can think of anything else to talk about. Do we have any words left today? Do we have anything else?
Oh, we might take up a few more. I just want to say hi to Sweet Megan and Summer, friends of ours, daughters. Love you too.
Well, we never did show you the food because it came and we just scarfed it all down. So
The food was excellent, and I don't find that. She says I'm a food snob, and you know something? I've accepted that title.
yeah,
I guess I am.
it is the truth.
Been in enough wonderful restaurants. Not that I can't go to a McDonald's and eat, but
Right.
this was really good.
Yeah.
And we live in a pretty wonderful city. There's so many things to see and do.
Yep, I agree.
I'm very proud of it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna head home pretty soon,
Yep.
and we will catch you in the next one.